UFC 283, Charles Oliveira refuses Islam Makhachev rematch for the lightweight title due to emotional stress. At the start of 2023, former UFC lightweight champion Charles Oliveira won't be competing in front of his native nation. For the first time in 4 years, the UFC will visit Rio, Brazil, but one of that country's biggest stars won't be on the fight card. Charles Oliveira just suffered a defeat at UFC 280. He was denied the chance to repeat as the UFC lightweight champion after losing his title fight to Khabib Nurmagomedov protege, Islam Makhachev. His coach has now admitted that he was given the opportunity for a rematch but declined it. Olivera and his team had high confidence in their strategy going into the fight at UFC 280. Although they thought they were ready for Makhachev's professional wrestling, Olivera ultimately found himself trapped in a hold and had no choice but to submit. According to Lima, as the former champion, he was granted the option of a rematch in Brazil, which would take place 3 months later. Diego Lima, the head coach of Olivera, said that the former champion had received an offer from the UFC for an instant rematch on the UFC 283 fight card but declined because he felt it would be too soon for a comeback. Lima said in an interview with Super Ludus through Bloody Elbow, "When we were going to meet Makhachev, we expressed a great deal of interest in challenging him in Rio. The UFC contacted us 1 week following UFC 280. They allowed us to compete against Makhachev in Rio. They have always treated us quite well. UFC communicates quite effectively. We could have accepted it or not." Lima clarified that Olivera had the last say, although he wasn't prepared for such a rapid change of plans. "I discussed it with Charles. Although he is not hurt, he is under emotional strain. Far beyond humans, it is. Only Charles has fought each of the top 5 athletes within 12 months. Champions typically avoid attention and only fight once a year. Rio is suddenly much too close, but that's not Charles. Charles deserves a vacation, so we prefer to provide it for him."